So I start doing the Trump thing. And of course, Lorne says, it's going to be 3 shows. Don't worry, 3 shows.
Oh, 3.
That's Lorne. Yeah.
He's going to you do a great one. So he says it's 3 shows and it's out because he's going to lose. So it's just going to be 3 shows. So I come in, I do the 3 shows. I'm laying in bed. We fall asleep. We don't have a TV in our bedroom, but I got my computer. And we fall asleep, and I wake up at 3 a.m. I check. It says Trump won. He won.
Oh boy.
And I wake my wife up, and I go, Trump won. My wife literally groans and rolls over and goes back to sleep. And I sit there and go, now I got to do this fucking thing for the next 4 fucking years. But you, Dana, I'm not just saying this to be polite. I mean, you were a huge inspiration for me because I'd show people Bush.
Mm-hmm.
I'd show Bush and I'd say, now watch this. And you'd be like, Nagada. You do all that phonetics.
Yeah.
You do those insane phonetics with him. Mm-hmm. And I'd say, that's it. I go, you make your own character.
Yes.
He doesn't have to be some precise.
No.
I mean, I do the worst Trump impersonation of anybody in America. But the idea was, I thought to myself, what does he deserve? I mean, he doesn't deserve. I'm a Brendan Gleeson doing the Comey movie, with Jeff Daniels. It's like,
but I could do pencil necks, not even literal pencil necks, but I could do Bush Sr. and I could do Perot. But for Trump, it'd be hard. But you did have this. You brought this hulking Trumpism to it, that was just innate.
I just thought, what did he deserve? He's a 2-dimensional guy. And I said, and everybody doesn't understand that, infinitely better than I do, that you're firing the cannon on a live show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in front of a live audience and TV cameras.
Yes.
And I just thought to myself, in acting school, they'd say, watch the performance with the sound off.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we'd watch the sound off and you'd see the person you were imitating or emulating in whatever way with the sound off. And with Trump, it was always like, stick your mouth out like you're going to suck the windshield out of the car. Hold your hands up like you're waiting for someone to hand you a towel. Like they're like this. And but a lot of what I said, I showed people your Bush. I said, look at this. I said, he's doing his own thing. He's come up with his own thing.
Well, because we didn't know. We didn't know what there was after Reagan, bumbling Reagan. It was like a technocrat. It was like a flat voice. There was nothing there. And then kept teasing out little rhythms, going in that area, that thing. And then taking it from not going to do it to not gotta do it. But the audience took it with me. But I wanted to ask you the terror, until you get used to it, of the whole studio is the only time it's quiet is right before the cold opening. Everybody's freezes. In the other sketches, there's movement and slats moving around.
15 seconds!
Yeah. 9 seconds.
And then you have all these jokes to land. So I remember at one point to myself, I said, think of the script as suggestions. Because I would get, when the script was too long, I'd say, I feel like I'm doing homework now, Al. It's too many jokes. I'd rather do less and be playful. But how did you deal with all that pressure? Because it's all quiet. And here comes Alec doing Trump. It's scary that doing the.
I'm standing there on the stage, and we're going to do the dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying this to be amusing or whatever. We're standing there to do the dress, and I go, I have no fucking idea what I'm going to do. I have no idea. All I know is I got to stick my mouth out like this, and put my hands up, and say, and then try to do just do the whole. And he's a guy who. Back then, in the early days, we had this gag where it was like, he was a guy who was always groping for a stronger word that he never found. So he'd say, I went to this event with this crowd. It was a fantastic crowd. This crowd was truly, truly fantastic. He just loops back. He's not a lot of verbal muscularity.
He never runs into a ditch because he has these little phrases. Many people are saying, many people, you're going to see it. We're going to do it because we know how to do it. We know where we're going. And a lot of people don't want us to do it, but we're going to do it anyway.